The lady on the line says, this is your mother, your biological mother. Do you mind if I stop by to see you? And it's like, I don't mind at all. And I saw her for the first time, and it's like I didn't know whether to give her a hug or say, I don't want to mess with you or what.
Steve says he did give her a hug. Time went on, and Steve still didn't know who his biological father was. His mother died about 3 years ago.
Before she passed away, she said, I will tell you who your biological father is later on my deathbed, but I won't tell you right now because he had already passed away 7 years prior to the time we met when I was like 20 years old.
She died before telling Steve who he was. That's when Steve's cousin suggested taking a DNA test.
I remember when the Christmas card came and how it really got the family all, because we didn't know about this child.
Angie Moore was able to build a family tree and trace it back to the father. She finally found a match, and Steve's father was not dead.
And sure enough, she comes back with some results. She says, well, Robert Plaxico is actually your father, and he's still alive. And I said, well, I know exactly where he lives. He lives over here on this street here. And I said, I can take you right to his house. And she was like floored.
But as soon as I saw him, I had no doubt. I didn't even need a DNA test, but we did it anyway.
It's been an emotional ride.
When the results came in and we were talking about it, he said, do you have something on paper? And I thought, well, sure. I wanted to feel confident that we had the right thing. He said, no. He said, I don't have a birth certificate for him. And he said, I just like something on paper that shows I'm his father and he's my son. He says it's the closest thing to a birth certificate I'll ever have.
Bob and Steve are now enjoying their time together. The men are making up for lost time.
Come by to visit him and help take care of his business for him.
Need to see each other as much as we can. I ain't got much more time here. He calls every other night. He comes over here pretty often. I tell him all the time, but I love him.
A special connection, a special bond, decades in the making. In Corinth, Bronson Woodruff, WTVA 9 News.